Now we are going to go ahead and texture this house. But first we need to do a couple things to make sure everything is good to go. Looks like everything is set up right. We need to come over here and look at this. We got the toilet over here. So we're going to bring this up here. Bring this into the house. We got the cylinder right here, which is, I think that's a toilet seat. Yes, it's a toilet seat. So we can either just name this the toilet seat, because you probably won't be adding an animation to this one if you want to anyway. So you could also just add this toilet seat to the toilet, the whole toilet itself. Or you could leave it like this, so you can kind of change it around to how you want it. For instance, if you want it to be, let me see here, where is it at? What am I looking for? There it is. Say you want it to be an open toilet seat, you can go ahead and open it like this, and there you go. Now you have an open toilet seat. Oh, you can keep it closed, and there you go. It's gonna go and keep it closed, but you can open it if you want. Now I've got the toilet and toilet seat over there. Make sure you bring the toilet seat up here. And then another thing we're going to do too is we're going to turn on the roof. Make sure everything else is set. We're going to turn on the roof, and we're going to highlight the whole house. Then we're going to right click it, set origin, and we're going to set all of the origins in the house to geometry. So now all of the origins will be set to their geometry instead of all waved out or whatever. I don't know if that's really a necessity, but sometimes with the origins are wrong, the names, or not the namespace, the space in the scene is wrong. Like for instance, the axis. That's what I was looking for. The axes might be wrong because the face is, or because the origin is where pretty much the axes start from. So say the origin's over here, and let me see how can I explain. Say this is 0 right here on this line. This is 0 or whatever, and you have an object right here, but you have the origin way over here. If you have the axis at 0, the origin will be right here, and the object will be way over here. So it's better to kind of keep the origins to where they are so they don't get all mixed up. But now we got the origin set up. Let's go ahead and go to File. I'm going to export it out. And a lot of stuff that I do speak about, I do have done it from experience. Like I've done that before, to where I would bring something in and it was just completely off because the origin wasn't set. So, but anyways, make sure you do that. Go ahead and export it out. And now that we set the origins and exported it out, we might need to reload our house. Because if you get rid of this house right there, delete that house. I'm going to bring it back in. And since the origins have been changed, yes, it's not, everything looks, I'm surprised everything's actually where it is. I've done this before too, where I'd bring the thing in here and then I'd set the origins, and then all the and everything was just kind of scattered out everywhere. But since we don't have the origin, actually maybe it's because the roof is off. So let me see if this actually, maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, the roof is off. So maybe you don't need to then. I don't know. Let me see. Maybe you don't need to bring it in. Does everything look good? I wonder if I do want to bring it in though, because I don't know if the origins, it's hard to tell. Well, let me see here. Let's just grab the roof. Well, maybe the origins it's set up right. Let me see, because the origin would be directly in the middle. So if we put, yeah, okay. So then if you grab the wall, the origin is right in the middle. Okay, so maybe it did go through. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it messes up. One time I did this and I imported it in, and all of the objects were like scattered around. So I had to re-import it into the actual game itself. I had to delete the original house and bring another one in, but it doesn't look like it's going to do that to us. So maybe everything is good, I hope. If not, I guess we can always re-import it later. Let's go ahead and start working on the textures. And as you can see here, these are all the textures we're going to need to do. So we'll go ahead and start with the first one is glass, because we already have that. And then I think we already have the exterior walls, right? Wasn't that red brick wall? Exterior wall. The marble tiles was this. Kitchen or bathroom floor? I don't even remember. I should have just named them bathroom floor. Oh, I guess don't. Let's see. We'll put them in, and if you need to, we can change them around. We're gonna put this on the kitchen floor. I'm gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna do this one in the bathroom floor. And I think the marble tiles might have been the bathroom wall. We're gonna go ahead and apply that and see real quick. You might need to change the texture around because the texture looks like we need to kind of mess around with the brick texture a little bit. Oh yeah, did I not change the tiling? I think I might have experimented messing with this. Oh no, the tiling's up here. Okay, I was looking at the wrong tiling. We're gonna do 5 by 5 first. Let's do 10. That's right. We had the when we originally brought it in here, we had the side a little bit bigger. Okay, that looks pretty good. You know, I think we might have had the black and white tiles on the bathroom, on the bed, on the kitchen floor. So we're gonna go back to the house, and we're gonna take the black and white. Where is the kitchen floor at? Right there. Bring this to the kitchen floor. Apply. Okay, I think this might have been what we had on the kitchen floor. And then here we had, where's the scene? The bathroom. The bathroom walls might have been these. And the bathroom floor might have been these. I think I have that backwards. Should have named the kitchen and the bathroom so I knew for sure. So bathroom. So the Nero goes on the top. Oops, dang it. So the Nero goes on the top, and the yellow, whatever it is, goes right there. And now apply. There you go. Did I have? No, never mind. No, unless I had. No, I think that's about right. I don't like the way those tiles look. Oh, do you know what we forgot to do? God dang it. I was going to do this in one of the other videos, and I completely forgot. But we need to come back in here. We need to grab the roof. We need to go to edit mode, and we need to turn off x-ray, and we're going to highlight the roof. Other roofs are the same. I don't think we cut the roof, did we? No, we didn't cut the roof. Okay, so all the roofs are going to be the same. And we're going to call this... Let's do this with the interior walls. We're going to do... Well, no. Well, yeah, we'll do this with the interior walls. Because the main room walls. The main room walls are going to be white, and the ceiling will be white also. Unless I do want to cut it so... Now, we'll just leave the whole roof white. So we'll go ahead and come down here to color. And we'll go to add a new color. And we'll just call this interior walls and assign the roof to interior walls. Exterior walls, rooftop wood, interior. Okay, there you go. Now we need to export it out. File, export it out. Go back to this. Delete this. Come back to this and bring this in to the same folder. And there you go. Now let's set it up. we're going to do another material real quick. I'm going to create a material, and we're going to call this, let's call it white, but I'm not going to make it bright white or pure white. I'm going to kind of darken it out a little bit. We're going to go to the house, and we're going to go to interior walls, and we're going to put this into the interior walls. I'm going to apply. Alright. Now we're going to go to this down here, and we're going to kind of mess around with the color a little bit. We want to make it a little bit darker, not like bright white, but I want to make it a little bit like that maybe. You see, there's the walls. Now let's go ahead and add some more material to the house. We're gonna do bathroom floor. I might need to rename these so I don't have to keep on remembering which one it was. I think the bathroom floor was the black tiles, wasn't it? I think about that. And I think this is the kitchen. And I might end up changing this bathroom wall. I thought I put the bathroom floor on. Then I put the bathroom floor on. I thought I did. Maybe not. And then this one was the bathroom floor, I think. Right? Oh, I did put it on. Okay. Alright, let's go and apply. Actually, let's go and add. I'll do bedroom floor. I thought I made. There it is. Carpet gray, carpet red. Okay, I'm going to do red carpet for the bedroom. And gray carpet for the main floor. Okay. Do we got wood on here yet? I don't think we got wood yet, so we won't do that. We gotta bring a metal in. Do we got metal on here yet? Did we bring a metal in? No, we didn't. Okay. We gotta bring glass in. Forget about that, so we can have glass through our. I don't remember what black glass was on. Was it on the light shade? Let's see, we're gonna add glass into the black glass real quick and apply. God, I hate Blender's navigation. It sucks. I mean, this isn't Blender, this is Unity. What am I thinking? I forgot I was on Unity for a second there. I could really easily just come down here and grab it. Oh, hit F on that. Zoom in. Grab that. Why can't I grab the dang light bulb? Oh, that's right. I forgot. The lamp is all together. You know, that doesn't look like. So where did I have black glass at? I don't know where I put black glass at. Oh, wait. No. Oh, right there. I bet you that's it. Okay, let's go ahead and make a material. Create material. I'm going to call this dark glass. And then we're going to go ahead and make this transparent. Turn down the A. And then we're going to make it black. And go ahead and come back up here. And we're going to turn the metallic up a little bit. Let's go ahead and bring this in. I'm going to apply. I thought that was supposed to be dark glass right there. Did I never color it dark glass? Let me see here. I'm gonna go back to Blender. We might need to go back and change some stuff. I was gonna leave it like this for now. I think. Yeah, it says black glass. But why is this? Why can't I see? Okay, so that's glass right there. So where did I put the black glass? Oh, that's what the black glass is. Okay. That's right. Okay. So let's go back then. Dark glass. There you go. There's our burners. Could have made that a little bit darker glass, but I'll just leave that the way it is. And we got glass from there. We got to bring in wood. What else we got to do for the house? We got the bedroom wall. Did we bring in a tile? I don't see one. Did we bring in some kind of wall for the bedroom? I don't think we did. Okay, so then we need to bring in. So we need to bring in wood. We need to bring in wall. There's a black right there. What's that black? Put that in there. And the blue screen, you can see that the way it is. Couch, really that black. Countertop. We'll need to bring in some kind of marble for the countertop. And metal, rooftop. Did you bring in a roof yet? No, I don't think we did. And then the toilet will just be white. Let's go see how that looks on the toilet. Oh, we could do a black toilet because it is kind of a dark room. Oh, no, never mind. That is... Wait, hold on. Why is my black transparent? Did I use transparent? That change? I'm going to go and take off this transparency. There you go. I like that. Okay. Okay, so we need to do the got the bathrooms. We need to bring wood in, metal, countertop. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and open up Quicksilver Mixer. Hopefully, I'm still signed in. Sometimes I sign out if I haven't gotten in a while. God damn it. Hey, I'm gonna turn my camera off for a minute. Okay. Alright, so I'm signed in to this now. We're going to go ahead and just grab one of these. We're going to open up one of those. I'm going to exit out because for some reason whenever I sign in, it gives me that hand, and I don't like that. Why does it do that? Come on, exit out. Okay, there you go. Now, we're going to bring in, like I said, all the metal and all the wood is pretty much going to be the same because I didn't do it all separately, so all the wood is going to be pretty much the same. We're actually going to go ahead and do wood first. We're going to look for a type of wood that will look good on all of our stuff that we have set to wood. Let's see, wood planks, bond molds. Let's see, is there any plywood? Try this. We're not going to do much to it. We're just going to kind of make it and see what it looks like. Alright, so we got that. We're going to go ahead and go down to export. Go back to the game. Come back up here to this. I'm going to do this. I don't need this anymore. Alright, so don't need that anymore. And what else? Oh yeah, so I forgot I was doing for a second there. We're gonna come back to this, and then we're gonna go to the Quicksilver Mixer folder, and we're going to bring in damn it. Son of I forgot to do something. We need to go back to Quicksilver Mixer. Go to you can go back. Can you just do undo? No, you can't do undo. The layers, get rid of that, bring that back up. We're gonna go to export, and we're going to export that out. Come on. We go to layers. We're going to take that, put that back on. We're going to create a file and save as. And I am going to save this as plywood. And now go to export and export it out. Come back to this. Come to the texture folder. Click over here, find the plywood. Okay, we're going to go and bring this in to the texture folder. And we're going to create a new material. And we're going to call this material plywood. You can say the color or whatever, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just trying to see if all the wood is going to look good. Metallic, metalness, normal, and roughness. Fix that. Turn the smoothness down. Come back to the house. Put that in there and apply. Probably could resize it. Let me see, go over to the plywood. Where's it at? Down. We're gonna actually size it to maybe 5 and 5. Oops, wrong one. 5 and 5. Okay, that don't look too bad. What else do we have as wood? This is also set to wood. Okay, that don't look too bad either. This is set to wood. Okay, that's set to wood. Everything looks pretty good, but all the wood is the same. Even this wood out here is the same as that wood too. And why did I not add bricks to this? I thought I added the exterior wall too. I guess not. It's gonna add the exterior wall. See how it looks with the exterior wall. We might change this color. Let's leave it like this for now. Go back up to the small house. Go to exterior walls, red brick wall. Right there, and apply. So if you wanted to, you could come over here to the red brick wall, and you can move the offset a little bit to kind of make it look like it's the end of the brick right there, and so on. Yeah, I think this could have used a different type of wood, maybe a board wood, but we're just gonna leave it like that for now. Like I didn't like on the next house we'll probably name stuff differently. Like I won't be naming all this stuff wood. Like this will probably actually be we'll probably just name it table. You can color the table whatever you want, and then we'll just call this entertainment center. Instead of calling it all wood, we'll call this roof, and we'll call this rooftop. Then we'll call this kitchen floor, we'll call this living room floor, and so on. And these are normally black, but we'll probably call these refrigerator and oven and stove too, just in case you want to make them a different color. Instead of having them all black or whatever, just think if you would change black, it's going to change both of those. Anyway, that's all the wood. Here's the table. The table looks pretty nice. And that. Now we gotta go find a metal. Let's go get a metal up in here. Should we do a... what kind of metal should we... I gotta make sure my camera's on. Okay. What kind of metal shall we do? We can do a bronze, a brass, a steel. Let's just type up metal up here. Metal. Okay, so there is steel, blue steel, gold, silver, bronze. Maybe we'll do some kind of steel. Sandblasted steel. Maybe that looks pretty good. We'll do that one. We'll go to export. Actually, no, go back over here. We need to do this again. Go to file, save as. We're going to call this sandblasted steel. Save. And then we'll come back over to export and we will export it out. Come back to the game. Come back to the folder. We're going to find the steel and we're going to bring this in to the textures. Now we're going to do another material. Create material. Call this sand blasted steel. No. Alright. Oops, I think I put an extra N at the end of it. An extra E. Sand blasted steel. Okay. So come back up here. I'm gonna grab this albedo, metalness, normal. Probably really need normal on this one because normal is if it has something kind of popping out and to make it look more like bricks or whatever, but this doesn't really have that. And do that. I don't really need that either, but that would, you can kind of adjust the darkness of that. We go ahead and bring this in to small house, find metal, come down here to sandblasted steel, and put this in the metal. Apply. Now let's go find all the stuff that has metal. Come down here. Yeah, normal's not gonna really do anything. We're gonna give it a little bit of a shine. We don't want to do too much, then it looks kind of weird. Give it a little bit of a shine to it. And those are metal. Those are metal. Doorknob. What else is metal in here? Those are metal. Those are metal. Anything metal in here? The stand. Oh yeah, the frame is metal. I think these legs are metal. Those legs are wood, it looks like. Those legs are metal. I think this house actually looks pretty good for not really, like, I mean, we did quite a bit of work on this house, but I mean, we could have done it better because we kind of rushed some things, but I think it turned out pretty dang good. Now, we pretty much got all of the textures in. I want to do the countertop, which will be some kind of marble. We got the door frames. Actually, you know what? Back up to house. I'm going to take the plywood and add that to the frames. That actually looks pretty good. I might need to bring in a darker brown. I might bring in a darker brown wood or whatever for the actual doors itself. And now we need marble for the countertops. I might actually go back in and bring like, let's go back to the plywood real quick. Go back to the plywood. Next, just go and open it up so it's already under the plywood name. Save, so it saves the metal. I'm gonna open up the plywood. And then we're gonna come to this, and we're gonna go to color. We're gonna try to make it darker. We're gonna call this file, save as. We're gonna call this plywood dark. Save. We probably didn't even do that, to be honest. I probably could just put the same plywood in. Well, no, because I have to make another big one. But I probably could have made another plywood and just change the occlusion to. Well, let's do this. I have two different plywoods. Export this out. Go back to the game. And we're going to go back over here. Grab the plywood dark. Bring that in. Oops, wrong one. Bring that into the materials. Go up here, create a new material, and do plywood dark. And then we're going to edit this material. Oops, I missed this spot. Let's go in there. I said, where the heck is my plywood dark? Alright, so now we're gonna go, oops, wrong one. Albedo, metallic, normal, and occlusion, roughness. Alright, fix now. I'm gonna actually put this into the door real quickly. Okay, looks like all the doors are the same color. We can only have one door. Yeah, okay. Got that there. We'll apply. It's a shiny door. As when you come down here to plywood dark, we're going to turn smoothness off. Turn occlusion down a little bit. We want it up a little bit so it can be kind of darker. We're going to size this. What do I have the size of the other one? 5 by 5. Okay. 5 and 5. Turn the smoothness up a little bit, not too much though. Maybe like right about there. Now all the doors should be set up with that. And now, what else do we have to do? I think we just need to do the bedroom wall. I don't know if we'll do wallpaper. Maybe we'll do some kind of wallpaper for the bedroom. I don't know. We need the kitchen counter and the bathroom counter. And I think that's about it. So we're gonna go try to find some kind of marble. That's what we're going to do. Let's go find a marble. Marble. Oops. Alright. Green. This marble looks kind of nice. We can change the colors. I don't want tiles though, because tiles wouldn't be on the counter. Well, maybe, because I think my counter does kind of have tiles. Well, I might try to make a replica of my counter later, which my counter has wood around the sides and then only tiles in the middle. I might try that later. Just kind of replicate my counter. This actually might look pretty nice. Let me see. Oh, that actually looks pretty cool. Why is it stretched like that at the end? That actually looks really cool. I might do something like this. I'm gonna do file, save as, call this silver wave marble. Silver wave marble. Yeah, that's what it is. And we'll save, export it out. So that's pretty cool. I wonder if this is a special kind of material they can add, because the outsides of this material look stretched, but then I add the plywood in it, and the plywood surrounds the outside. So that's actually really cool. Unless there's something that's up with the material. I don't know. I'll have to experiment more with it later. We're going to go ahead and mess around with this and see how this looks on our counter. This might not turn out as well as I think, though, unless you resize it right. We'll see. Hold on. We're going to take a look at this. Let me see. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing. Yes, I am. Go up, up, up. Damn thing. Right there. Get a new one. Material. I'm going to call this silver wave marble. Come back up here. Grab the textures, find the silver wave marble, and let's make the silver wave marble. Then we need metallic in the metalness in the metallic, normal in the normal, and then roughness in the occlusion, and then fix now. We're gonna go ahead and go back up to the small house, countertop, and apply. So then we're gonna go to this, and we're gonna do 5 by 5. Oops, I one again. 5 by 5. So yeah, this is going to be a pain, but this would actually probably look really nice if you can do it right. This is going to be kind of a pain. I don't want to get it. Man, it jumps up too much, so that's the thing. On this side, let me see here. So maybe you have to go with both of them at the same time. Okay, that's still too big. Okay, now they're starting to get into it themselves. Almost a little bit more. That actually looks really nice. Dang it. Now when you try to do the other side. That's too small. Still too small. Dang it. I actually think this looks pretty good. I like that. It's pretty cool. Okay, we're just going to leave that texture for that. You kind of have to mess around with both of these things to kind of get on the right size, in the right spot. I kind of like that. We're going to leave the counter like that. And now we just have the bedroom walls to the bedroom wall. Go to layer, local library. We're going to do wallpaper. We're going to do a wallpaper for it. This is the only wallpaper I have. I wish I would have got more material. That's why I changed it. Let me see here. Maybe I'll just do the wall a color. We'll kind of match the floor, so we'll do kind of a reddish color. It's already red, but I kind of want to do it a darker red. So I think we're going to do, we'll just create another material. I think the next time we do this, we are, actually we also do it now. Bed, room, wall, red. I'm gonna start naming it the actual wall, and then I'll put the color in parentheses. Make it look a little bit easier or better and look easier to find stuff, textures that we need. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and come to this. We're gonna make it red. We're gonna bring it down, make it a little dark. Get a little bit of metallic to it. We're gonna go ahead and add. Bring up to the house. Bedroom wall. Apply. Well, I think I have the blanket the same color as the bedroom wall. Oh well. Now we're gonna come mess with it a little bit. We'll have to turn the metallic up. How it look. You don't want the smoothness up very high at all. There you go, and this is our bedroom. And then the bathroom. Oh, we still gotta do rooftop too. Go over here. We're gonna do roof. Oops. Roof. What should we do on the roof? Roof tiles. Yeah, we'll do these ones. We'll do it in black. Maybe not black, but dark. Turn those down a little bit. Apply. Turn the contrast up on them. And go to File, Save As. I'm gonna do roof tiles. Export out. And then we're going to come back over here and bring the roof tiles in. I'm going to come back up here, go to create material, and we're going to do roof tiles. Dark. And come back up here to, actually I need to create, we need to create it first, forgot about that. Roof tiles, bring this in there, bring the metal this into metallic, normal into the normal, and roughness into the occlusion, fix, go to the small house, and where is the roof tiles? There it is, rooftop. Grab the roof tiles, put them on the rooftop, and apply. We might need to, let's go and size it real quick. Roof tiles, let's size it to maybe 5 and 5. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and fix this material real quick. We're going to turn the smoothness down, turn the normal up a little bit, turn the occlusion down a little bit. Now we have to go back to Quixel Mixer, and we'll come back over here to, where is it at? Placement, I believe. And we're going to do rotation, and we're going to rotate it once. Go back, export that again, go back to the game, we'll go and delete these. I'm going to come back over to here, and we're going to bring the roof tiles back in. Oops, wrong folder. Delete that, 'cause I don't know if that's going to mess it up if I move from that folder to that folder, so I'm just going to delete that and export it right back into that folder. It should automatically place it back up. And there you go. And there is our roof. Now we just need to, I forgot about that too, I forgot this should be metal also. If I can zoom in on it. Yeah, that's metal. Could have made that frame, that rim a little bit bigger. But now I'm debating if I should just not only use the same material for the kitchen because it's different, because that won't fit on the kitchen, on the sink, on the bathroom sink. I'm debating if I should just leave the sink like that, but I should go and bring in a material for it. Maybe we'll go ahead and take dark glass. Maybe that's what we'll do. Where is home? And where is the sink knob? We're going to take dark glass and put that on the sink knob. Or we could just do black. Now what I need to do is a counter. I don't know if I want to really go on. Well, maybe we'll go ahead and do it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get it. Go back to layers. We'll go ahead and put this off. Go to local library. We're going to do another marble. Maybe we'll do that green marble. Yeah, I'll just grab a marble. Let's do the green one. Maybe I'll go put. I don't think I turned the contrast up on. Well, the sink is black. I'm gonna go and do a green. It's green marble. I'm gonna make it more of a darker color though. But I don't think I did that contrast on the other counter. I'm going to have to do that later. Export. Let me go to File, Save As. Do okay. And go to Export. Export it out. Go back to Unity. Come back up here. We're going to add the texture. Add the texture we just made. Add that right there. Come on, it takes so long to upload textures for some reason. Alright, I'm going to come up here, create another material. I'm just going to call this bathroom counter. Make it easy. Then come up to that. Put that in there. Put the middleness in the metallic. The normal and the roughness and the occlusion. Fix that. Might turn the occlusion down a little bit. Go back to the house and sink. Apply. Come back to the bathroom counter. We're going to go ahead and do 5 by 5. I'm going to go ahead and smooth this down a little bit. We can leave it up a little bit. Turn the normal up a little bit. There you go. This house looks really goddamn nice. I like it. I think we did a good job. And we didn't even do a lot of stuff that we could have done. So we could have made this house look a lot better. But it still looks really freaking nice. So I think that's all for this house. 'Cause we got it textured, we got everything built. This part up here you don't need to worry about because you won't be seeing this unless you were to build an attic for it or whatever. And you can build like a ladder that goes up to the attic if you wanted to, or even maybe we can do that in another house eventually to where it has a door that you can pull down and then you can go up into the attic. I mean, especially when you use this kind of stuff with Unity is or making stuff with Blender and using it on any Unity is amazing because you can make whatever the hell you want if you can make it, as long as you can as long as you can do it, and then you can bring it into Unity and actually program it to do what you want it to do. And I love it. But anyways, I think that's it for this house. I'm trying to make sure all the textures are textured. Yep, looks like it. Alright, I will see you on the next clip.